And here we go. It is time for 5 fast questions. Tyler, you have the questions. I have the answers. Ready? Fire away, sir.
Number 1, what is the worst movie you ever had to sit through?
Woody Woodpecker.
Number 2, what is one character's death you just can't get over?
Oh, Fred Weasley, man.
Number 3, what song is stuck in your head?
Star Dog Champion by Mother Love Bone.
Number 4, what is one thing you would tell your 16-year-old self?
Don't be afraid to fail. And something else I've said before, don't take yourself too seriously.
Number 5, what's the best way to insult someone without swearing?
Oh, it would be when you get like those Southern ladies and they go, "Oh, bless your heart." And that is your 5 fast questions, ladies and gentlemen, and we will get into these a little bit more. Tyler, what was the first question?
First one is, what is the worst movie you ever had to sit through?
Oh, my God. I got to tell you this, man. When you have kids, you sit through some garbage. I went out to the living room this past weekend, and the goddamn Emoji Movie was on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, that's the one that you ended up getting stuck with, right, Tyler?
Yeah, but luckily I didn't have to sit through the whole thing.
No, it was the Angry Birds movie. And I was going to go hang out with my kid, but I didn't want to make her turn it off, and I didn't want to sit through that crap, so I just turned around and came into the back room and did some work. But yeah, Woody Woodpecker, oh my God. It was so bad, like so bad. My kid loved it, so I wasn't going to turn it off, but god damn. All right, what was the next question? Or what's the worst movie you ever had to sit through, Tyler?
So I took a Soviet film class in college, so I had to sit through a bunch of Soviet-era films, and most of them were absolutely awful.
That is a strange class, but of course, what was your degree in again?
History.
What was the next question?
All right, number 2, what is one character's death you just can't get over?
Oh, man. And it's obviously Harry Potter. You've got a ton of deaths and stuff like that, but man, mine, it's got to be Fred Weasley. Like that one hurts my soul. Like when you go back and watch or reread the books and how close Fred and George Weasley were, and the fact that he's the one, like, I believe he was the only Weasley that died in the Deathly Hallows, like out of all of that stuff. But man, God, that one's brutal. Do you have a death that you just can't get over?
Matthew Crowley in Downton Abbey.
Never seen Downton Abbey. Is that that one really hits you, huh?
Yeah, it's basically couldn't watch the show after that.
Really? Yeah, see, that's what's one of the weird things is that when you get one of these shows and they kill somebody off and it just changes the course of the show or it makes it difficult. And because, I mean, you think about it, the other deaths in Harry Potter, like Sirius Black, that one was a tough one to get over. I still remember reading, again, by the way, spoiler alert, I still remember reading the death of Dumbledore. Oh, my God. That one messed up my next day. Like, I read it at night, and then I went to work the next day, and I was legitimately in a funk because Dumbledore died. God.
Wow.
Frank says Luke Skywalker's death still irritates him. Well, does it irritate you, or is it something like that you can't, like you feel like it emotionally hits you? Because that's I think two different things there. All right, what was the next question?
What song is stuck in your head right now?
Oh, man, I got to tell you. So I've been gearing up for the podcast with Shim, and the first episode of the History of Rock, it's going to be about Mother Love Bone. So I've been watching a lot of documentaries and things like that about Andrew Wood and Mother Love Bone and Star Dog Champion. That's one that's, if I could legitimately play it for you guys here, I would. But yeah, when you guys listen to that song, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So do you have a song stuck in your head right now?
If you like pina coladas.
And now that's stuck in everybody's head. Thank you, Tyler.
Yep.
Next question.
I thought that was the point.
Yeah. Kind of.
All right, number 4. What is one thing you would tell your 16-year-old self?
Yeah, I said don't be afraid to fail, and also like something I said before, which was don't take yourself too seriously. I think that my fear of failure prevented me from doing a lot of things. I think that the fear of criticism as well also prevented me from doing a lot of different things. Um, but yeah, it's I'm gonna turn 42 this year, and I'm finally getting over all of this crap. And so I would go back and I tell myself like, look, man, like just don't take yourself too seriously, and failure's fine. Like you don't have to be perfect. What about you, Tyler? What would you go tell 16-year-old Tyler?
Invest in Bitcoin.
That's brilliant. All right, what was the final question?
What's the best way to insult someone without swearing?
Oh man, we would talk about this on the morning show, and how people would bring up the whole "oh bless your heart," and I know it's not always meant as an insult. It can always be something from just a nice Southern lady, but that is a way that it's kind of thrown out there where it's like, "oh my God, you're an idiot. Bless your heart. You just don't know any better." You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
What's your best way to insult somebody without using a profanity?
Call them a jackwagon.
A jack wagon. All
Yes,
right.
it's a military term.
A military term. What kind of what is it in
Basically,
reference to?
it refers to a useless person because they think in was Vietnam they had these wagons that basically were useless. They couldn't be used for anything. So you call someone a jackwagon. That refers to a useless person.
All right. Well, we're going to toss a little Stefan in the chat right there for you guys. Oh, by the way, we do have emotes now for sub tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. We have a whole bunch of new emotes that you guys get to play around with right there.